Now, since Comic Relief started back in 1988, would you believe it's raised nearly £1 billion for charity, which is fantastic. Well, today marks the launch of this year's campaign, and David Walliams joins us live from Kenya. David, great to see you, and I know that this is a very, very special place for you.
Good morning, Lorraine. It is. This is the Hovic Centre in Kisumu in Kenya, and I came here in 2011 and I met a little boy called Philip who was homeless. He was sleeping in the middle of a central reservation, just 12 years old, no shoes on his feet. Both his parents have sadly died, and I asked him what he wanted to do when he was older. He said, I want to be a pilot. I want to go to school, I've got to study my maths and my science, and that's my dream. And he now, because of the generosity of the great British public, he is now in full-time education. This centre has reunited him with his uncle, and he's still working towards his dream of being a pilot. It's a fantastic story, and it means that the money people so generously give really does work. It really can transform people's lives.
And you're very, very passionate about it, I know. And also you've done incredible challenges as well. What else can we look forward to this year from the Comic Relief gang?
Well, Red Nose Day is on Friday the 13th of March. I'm flying back to the UK tonight, where I start filming a sketch with Stephen Hawking, which is an unusual combination, the two of us, but hopefully it will be comedy gold. Mr. Bean returns, and the whole show is actually coming live from the Palladium, so it'll be much more like a sort of live comedy show than previous years.
And what's really good is we can see the difference that it makes to people's lives. I mean, you've talked about the difference that it's making there, and that's what it's all about, isn't it? Of course, it's great fun and there's lots of entertainment and it's really good, but this is what it's all about, helping people both in Africa and back home in the UK.
Yes, of course, Comic Relief funds lots of projects in the UK. It's a kind of 40-60 split. 40% of the money gets spent in the UK and 60% in Africa. But right here in this Hovic Centre, about 450 street children pass through the doors every year. But since the last Red Nose Day, which is 2 years ago, the Great British Public's money has actually helped 250,000 children who were living on the streets. So it's something we can be proud of. And I know it's hard because we keep coming back and we say, here we are again, please give us your money again. And people think, oh, hang on, why isn't the problem solved? You know, there's lots of very complicated problems here. I mean, a lot of people live in terrible poverty. But the great thing is we can change people's lives. And, you know, for a child not to have somewhere to sleep at night, food in their tummy, and an education is unthinkable.
No, absolutely.
And the great thing is, it's an easy thing, you know. I know, you know, it's tough times for people. People might not have money to spend, but the smallest amount of money, I promise you, will make a huge difference.